All right, welcome to week 4 challenge of the Amazing Race. I'm Paul Kimbrough, and my sidekick Tricia Cook will be joining me today. We are the administrative team at Canyon Intermediate School. We are real fortunate again to have a donation for an iPad mini, and thank you Amarillo National Bank for your generosity. This week's challenge is going to revolve around games. We know games are very engaging at all different levels, whether you're a kindergarten student or all the way up to 12th grade. As you can see, Marsha Tate has a great quote here talking about how games motivate students. And so that is going to be the focus for this week's challenge. Games can come in a variety of ways. Here's an example of cards being used and lots of different ways that a deck of cards can be used to play games. And here's another example of some students doing a memory match game. Excellent thing to use before a review, a vocabulary test, or whatever the subject may be. Also, here's some use of using dice. Some bottle cap tops are being used in this particular demonstration, but lots of different kind of games can be used that are extremely inexpensive. In this particular model, we have students that have created a board game, and very neat way for students to create their own game, some higher order thinking there. And so just have fun with it, and lots of different ways that you could have your students use games.
Here's an example of that was done by a teacher at Canyon High, battleship game. Thank you for that sound effect. That was used to practice Spanish vocabulary. And of course, the ever popular iPad educational games. We have access to so many different resources on the iPads, so don't forget to pull those in and utilize those as well. Smart boards are one of our best resources, and teachers use those to play Jeopardy games. Of course, Connect 4. And on these two, on the Smart Exchange, you don't have to create those on your own. I'm going to show you how to go to exchange.smarttech.com and show you some ways to download templates. So here is exchange.smarttech.com, and if you go to the site, you can type in Connect 4. And then hit the search, and you'll see that it'll bring up some different templates, and the majority of these templates are free. There are some paid that you could utilize, but you'll need to create a free account, and you can download, just go and download the different resources that are available on this website. Now, there's also another way that you can utilize this website. If you want to go through standards, click on the standards aligned. And of course, we're going to look for Texas, the Texas TEKS.
Put the best at the last, I guess.
Yeah, at the end. And let's go to grade 5. And let's look at science. If you click, and it will bring up all of your TEKS for a grade level and subject. Let's look at Science 5.5. As you can see, there are many, many different resources here that you just can download. Again, these are for free, and just plug in your content, and there will be your game that you can utilize on your smartboard. That's Smart Exchange at exchange.smarttech.com.
And I know the games aren't just for individual teachers, but we also have our campus competition going on. Here's an example of the purple team. Looks like Canyon Intermediate may be in the lead there, and Canyon High. You guys are doing a great job. And Mr. Kier, I like your little moped there. Looks super. Thanks, y'all. We're excited that we get to host the Amazing Race this week, and we're looking forward to seeing your tweets out on Twitter.